Welcome back, VST here guys. I have the Xiaomi 13 with the 4500 mAh battery, the iPhone 14 with the 3200 and almost 80 mAh battery. Here we have the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra with a battery capacity of 5000 mAh guys. So now that's really set guys, you pretty much understand what the idea of the video is. I'm going to close now all the applications and I'm just gonna show you the display settings guys, so making sure that we close everything. Welcome to this battery test. I promise it's going to be very interesting. So now guys, this one here, the Xiaomi 13, has a full HD display but also 120 Hz resolution, so those are the settings that I'm using. Refresh rate 120 here. The brightness level is set to half, same on the iPhone by the way. Automatic brightness has been disabled. On the Samsung phones is pretty much the same. Let me show you. I am gonna go inside the settings, so display settings. The brightness here is also set to half, and of course adaptive brightness has been turned off together with the extra brightness. We are running here screen mode vivid, and you can just see screen resolution here is WQHD. So WQHD here we have FHD, 120 Hz, 120 Hz, 120 Hz, and these guys here is the iPhone 14, so only 60. Let me now close everything guys, and we're gonna start with the test. So I'm just going now to remove the chargers, okay, and I'm gonna use here an old iPhone 11 to provide the time readings guys. And as we do this, you're gonna see it's gonna be really very exciting. I have really high hopes for all of those phones. So there are mainly two things going on here guys. First, I have the Xiaomi 13 and the iPhone 14, which are probably one of the best compact smartphones. Specifically the iPhone 14, you can just see how small it is, right? So we're gonna have like the main battle is gonna be here between these two small phones, and then we have the S23 Ultra with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. We already know this is a powerhouse. I tested these guys. I got really 6 hours and 10 minutes screen on time. I started 6:30 in the morning, used it for a whole day, right? So it was really like a real battery test case scenario. Now guys, here all the SIM cards has been removed, right? I just want to even out a bit the environment, so this is going to be more or less like a simulated test, but it's going to still provide a very good indication. And the first thing we want to start with guys is some YouTube. So let me just open YouTube. We're going to watch YouTube for some time and then we're going to take it over from there. So YouTube on all phones. I'm going to navigate here to my channel, why not, and then start some of these fancy videos. And by the way guys, if you're not subscribed for my channel and you like content like this guys, yeah, you might do this. There are really some interesting things and I really hope that you're gonna like some of them, if not most of them. Alright, now let's do half an hour YouTube guys, and then we're gonna take it from there. Alright, YouTube has been loaded now, everything on full supersonic speed guys. You can just see the S22 Ultra is already at 95% at almost 40 minutes. S23 Ultra 97%, iPhone 14 still holds 100%, Xiaomi 13 at 98%. Now a bit of a music, this is pretty much what I'm gonna test guys. I'm gonna be really trying to simulate my everyday use, so a bit of a TikTok here, a bit of a Twitter, and I don't really rely on subscriptions, so I'm manipulating all of this with my both two hands guys. The Xiaomi 13 now 95% battery, iPhone 14 still at 100%, the S23 Ultra 95%, and the S22 Ultra 87% at almost the first hour. So I think we have already kind of a tendency of things. Xiaomi 13 now almost 1 hour 10 minutes, 95%, iPhone 14 still 100%. Now time for some Temple Run 2. The S20 Ultra now at 93% and the S22 Ultra 84%. Now guys, I'm using the front camera. Every time I use the front camera, I am shooting only Full HD 30 FPS because the Xiaomi 13 has a cap on the front camera. After 20 minutes of front camera video, the Xiaomi 13 has 88%, iPhone 14 90%, S23 Ultra 88%, and S22 Ultra last place with 76%. And you can also check the temps reading on your screen. Now 37 Celsius for the S22 Ultra, even 40 in some of the spots. Okay, we are continuing with the test guys. We are now approaching our second hour all full battery testing. I'm switching from Telegram. I'm switching from Telegram to Instagram, and I'm using some Reels. I have also Facebook. I'm pretty much using all the normal apps, let's say, a person would use. And now I'm back to YouTube. Xiaomi 13, 84%. Same 84% for the iPhone 14, 83% for the S23 Ultra, and 70% for the S22 Ultra. I'm also going now in full screen for YouTube for maximum display and brightness consumption. So we are now approaching the third hour of our testing, and you can just see the readings above the battery model. So some temp readings, guys: 34 for the S22 Ultra, 33 for the S22 Ultra, and the iPhone 40, 31. And the Xiaomi 13, 30, so smaller phones definitely run cooler. Now, guys, I am shooting video with the back camera. This here is proper 4K 60 or so fast, but 20 minutes. And now back to some music, but already 67% for the Xiaomi 13, 66% for the iPhone 14, and 64% for the S22 Ultra, and 43% for the S22 Ultra. This is on our 4 hours mark, so it's already below 50% for the S22 Ultra. That is based on the Exynos 2200. So definitely, if you're looking for a comparison video between S23 and S22 Ultra, that's the one. Oh, now we have approached the fifth hour. 55% for the S23 Ultra, only 32% for the S22 Ultra, 58% and 59% for the iPhone 14 and Xiaomi 13. So smaller phones now are taking the lead. And yeah, this is going to be a fun video. What do you think will the S22 Ultra do? It's not looking so great right now, 32%, but okay. Yep, it is what it is. So we are continuing with the tests. Some TikTok videos here, then some Instagram reels. I'm changing back to Twitter and to Telegram. Some gameplay for the Temple Run 2. I'm trying really the best out of those phones. Xiaomi 13 now, 6 hours of use, 51% of a battery. iPhone 14 has 49% of a battery. The S23 Ultra holds up with 44% of a battery, and it's not looking so bright for the S22 Ultra, just as 17%, but already 6 hours and 4 minutes screen on time with heavy use. I would say this is really not so bad. And honestly, right now I'm a bit impressed from all of the phones. I never had a good battery life from my S22 Ultra, and I'm really happy with the battery life from the S23 Ultra and with my Xiaomi 13. iPhone is not mine, that's my wife's, but I'm really impressed because right now the Xiaomi 13 is taking the lead. Another video with the front camera, again only Full HD 30 FPS, guys, because of the cap. Now back to YouTube, and we are now approaching the 7 hours, guys. The S22 Ultra now has only 1% battery left, 35% for the S23 Ultra, 40% for the iPhone 14, and 45% with the Xiaomi 13, and now the S22 Ultra dies, guys, at 6 hours and 49, which is actually a very good result, provided the fact this is the Exynos 2200. And guys, you can just see now the result is going to stay on top of the video so we can compare it. And we are now going to meet the next milestone, which is 8 hours straight use. Whoo! S23 Ultra at the 8 hour, 25% of a battery. Now back to some Twitter. iPhone 14 has 31% of a battery. The Xiaomi 13 has 36. So Xiaomi 13 now leading. And don't forget, guys, the Xiaomi 13 has 4,500 mAh, but the iPhone 14 has a very small battery, only 3,280, and still doing a great job. We are now approaching the next milestone, 9 hours straight use, 15% for the S23 Ultra, 22% for the iPhone 14, 26% for the Xiaomi 13. Now some temp readings, guys. So far I'm really impressed, and I really hope that all the three phones are going to make it to the 10 hours screen on time and total use, which is going to be really some good news. So let's continue with our testing, some TikTok, some Instagram reels, some Facebook TV watch, and we are playing some Temple Run 2. Now I'm approaching the 10 hours psychological milestone. And we're almost there. We are there now. The Xiaomi 13, guys, has 19% battery, taking the lead over the iPhone. iPhone 14 on the second place with 13%, and the S23 Ultra shy on the third place with 6% of a battery, but a whooping more than 10 hours use. So far, really so good. And now you can just see the S23 Ultra screen dims, which means that it's below the 5%. And now, guys, the S23 Ultra is already at 1%, 12% for iPhone, 18 for the Xiaomi 13. Maybe this is going to be the end of it. We're going to give it a bit more time. Now the S23 Ultra dies, guys. It's 10 hours and 11 minutes. It's almost really like 3 hours and a half more than the S22 Ultra. And we're now only left with the Xiaomi 13 taking the lead over the iPhone 14 with 18%. iPhone 14 follows with 12%. Wow. This is really going nuts, I can tell you. Are we going to hit 11 hours of use? And I do believe, yes, I do believe Yes, the Xiaomi 13 now with 18%, iPhone 14 still holds with 12%. We are approaching very much the 11 of hour. 11, just imagine 11 hours of use. The smallest phones really are winning. You know, they beaten the bigger phones, right? The 5,000 mAh massive battery. And now, guys, 11 hours. iPhone 14, 6%. Xiaomi 13, 11%, 5% more. But of course, the Xiaomi 13 has the biggest screen, but also a bigger battery. The iPhone 14, by the way, is doing phenomenal work with the 3280 now. Let's try to push the limits a bit more. We are going now to try to hit the 12 hours of mark. 1% for the iPhone 14, guys. At 11 hours 40 minutes, guys, the iPhone 14 has 1%. The Xiaomi 13 has 6%. Phenomenal work for both the Xiaomi 13 and the iPhone 14. And this is my cat helper, right? I mean, this is really a rather long video. I've shot like 12 hours continuously, guys. Now the iPhone dies 11 hours 41 minutes. This is really winning the silver medal. Really huge applause with this small battery. This is phenomenal. But the Xiaomi 13 keeps pushing. Is the Xiaomi 13 going to make more than 12 hours? Yes. 12 hours has passed, guys. 6% still left. 12 hours and 14 minutes, guys. And yes, I need to applaud these guys. Xiaomi 13 left with 1%. 12 hours and 14 minutes, guys. Can we do 12 hours and 15 minutes? We only have a few seconds, but this is really phenomenal work from Xiaomi, guys. 12 hours and 14 minutes, and the Xiaomi 13 also goes to sleep. So Xiaomi 13, guys, winning the gold medal, followed by the iPhone 14 winning the silver medal, the S23 Ultra, the green one, winning the bronze medal, and the S22 Ultra sadly winning nothing, but still managed to do 6 hours and a half. And I really hope that, guys, you like videos like this. This takes a lot of time, but this is also fun videos to make, guys, and I really put my heart and everything that I can in those videos. If you have liked them, support the channel, guys. More like this will follow. And again, really happy that I have these phones right now and I'm being able to test the battery for you. If you have liked this video, guys, don't hesitate again, support the channel, like the video. If you have any comments, guys, let me know down below. And with that said, I'm putting the Xiaomi 13 to sleep, guys. I wish you a very nice rest of the day. Please, you and your families stay safe. VST over and bye.